The move came less than 24 hours after Howard Wilkinson was unceremoniously sacked. It's Graham's first job back in football after he was banned from the game for a year for accepting nearly £500,000 in a transfer deal while in charge at Arsenal. He's been given a 2.5-year contract and millions to spend on players. Chris Kiddie reports.
As Graham walked in this afternoon, his predecessor walked out with a payoff in the region of £500,000. Money undoubtedly a major factor in Graham's arrival, but why else come to Leeds?
I think Leeds are a big challenge. I think they're a big club. And if I can get it right here, or not me, if we can get it right here, I think they can join the big giants of football today.
The chairman denied the comings and goings at the club had been pre-arranged.
The first time I met George was this morning at 7 o'clock. That's how quick it's been.
You had no idea before that?
Well, I read the newspapers like everybody else, and everybody was saying it was George Graham.
He's a man with a sense of humour too. What kind of contract has he got?
Quite a good one.
And a firm favourite with the fans who gathered at Ellen Road today.
Definitely time for a change for George Graham. Good signing.
Howard Wilkinson, a good manager, but it's just time for a change, simple as that.
There's a lot of people saying that he's a negative manager and he plays negative football, but I'm not joking. The success that Arsenal have experienced, I'm sure that half of us up here would be well pleased with that.
United's main backers, the City Group Caspian, say Graham will have around £8 million to spend on new players.
He has monies available, but clearly we're looking to his canny background in spotting not only youth but domestic and overseas players that will ensure success on the pitch.
Only success then will suffice for the new paymasters at Ellen Road. The league championship may be but a fading memory, but Howard Wilkinson will still be a hard act to follow.
Well, I spoke to George Graham this afternoon just after he was confirmed in his new job, and I asked him, after so long in the south, would he be moving up to Yorkshire?
Yeah, certainly. I mean, the football profession is very, very small, and there's not that many jobs, especially top jobs of this quality. So really, you know, whatever the job is, you know, you've got to live there. Yeah, I'm looking forward to coming up here to live in Yorkshire. Everybody keeps telling me how lovely it is.
You don't think we're going to give you a tough time on the terraces then?
I expect it if we're not producing the goods, but I also expect tremendous support if the boys are doing well, and that's what I am. You know, I'm nice and positive. I think I've got to try to inject my way of working now with the players, because I've been used to Howard for the past 8 years, and Howard's been successful. So I've just got to sort of bring my ways of doing things to the club and also to the playing staff.
I mean, you look a little shell-shocked. You've been out of the game for 15 months. Did you ever think you'd get back at this level?
Yes.
You were always confident?
Yeah.
So tell us how the last 24 hours has gone.
Oh, very hectic. Never mind 24, 48 hours. I mean, just discussions and discussions and discussions. Then travelling up here late last night, trying to grab a bite to eat in the hotel, then getting up this morning at 7 o'clock again and meeting some of the directors.
Sneaking in to avoid the press.
Exactly. And we wanted a big impact. So really, it's been very, very hectic, but that is the football way of life. I mean, one minute you're living in the south or the Midlands, and the next day you're transferred to another club, you know, and then you've got to move house and family as well.
I know the fans will want me to ask you how much money you have to spend and the kind of changes that you will be making to make sure that this club really does get back on top.
Yeah. Well, I think that's a bit premature, because I've got to assess, you know, the whole situation here. I think there is money available. They've not actually told me how much. Eventually that'll become clearer, but there is money, and but I'll look at the staff, the playing staff, assess what I've got to do, and then I will act on it. If I need money to spend, apparently it's there. But I've never been one to be known for spending big money. You know, I mean, the tight Scots, you know.
You've got a 2.5-year contract. What have they told you to do?
Bring success to the club. It's as simple as that, and I know that's what everybody wants, and that'd be my objective. I would like to think it would happen quicker rather than later, but you can never tell in life.
I'm sure the Leeds United fans anyway wish you every success.
Thank you very much.
George Graham speaking earlier today, of course.